What remains of Edith Finch? That remains to be seen, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best stories, and I had the great pleasure of playing, I might add. I really want you to catch this one. I really do. Now, of course, you'll be missing out, even if you don't like walking sims. It's a little bit of an old game now, but I love the way everything here is narrated. Music sounds like we're at the St. Louis Blues game. I feel that. So we're sitting here. I guess we are Edith Finch. And we're on a boat. Going, well, nowhere? Somewhere? I don't know. And like you see over there, the letters appearing in thin air. I love. They do that all over this game to what is this, subtitle the narrative. But no, I think it's great, guys.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Thank you. So, it was either this or Firewatch, because those are the best walking sims that I know. When I'm saying walking sim, I really hate that name. What do you guys think of that name? It sounds so stupid. This is a visual novella. This is a book made in a video game format. The story's good. And thank you, Posse, for pinning that. Dude, you guys take so good care of me. Where would I be without you guys, man? I'll tell you what, I'd be abso-fucking-lutely nowhere.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Yeah, that's the house way over there, guys. Looks above average rickety, right? And this is, I guess this is a model of the house that it was first built, but they sort of added a few things to it.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
And, you know, the graphics aren't half bad.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know.
Love how the subtitles
Or
appear, really.
she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Alright, I'm not going through the forest. I'm sure that's exciting, but the road looks fun to me. Alright, alright. Yap, yap. Yap, yap, yappity yap.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
A few hoof prints, so they came here by horse. Whomsoever they were. Oh, I play too many horror games. I saw like some mystical creature of the woods. There, it was just a dare. Oh dear. And spoiler though, we actually get one short horror section of the game as well. A short one.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
There it is, man. The rickety old Finch house. Look at this. Imagine having the bedroom on top there. That'd be my bedroom. It would be something of a challenge to get there, though.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Yeah. Now we have a little bit of information. My name is Edith. I'm 17. And well, we're going into this rickety house. Let's just take a short little tit at it from a distance. It's rickety. Got all these stories. Like, doesn't look very sturdy. Doesn't look very sturdy. Good evening, gents. Good evening. Good evening. Good day. I hope y'all are doing well. It does look old, though. That's the swing from the trailer, I guess. Oh, I thought we were going to use the door.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
All right. Deeper into
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
This definitely looks like my home.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Less books and more bear cans, and this will be my house, guys. A little more dishes to do.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah, figures. Cat would enjoy that. Dude, I'd be happy about that too, actually.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Yeah. The Imperial Palace. That's apparently the only place that delivered to the Finch house. Dude, I wouldn't mind living this far away from people. That's like sort of a dream.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Dude, in the game design, though, look at look at this mess. Who comes up with this, you know? They must have taken a good long look at various hoarders' homes before they actually made the game. Got the inspiration a little bit from there, I'm guessing.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
And I don't have the key for that? No. Maybe later, huh?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton Finch missing. Alright, before we go upstairs, let's see the rest here. Oh, a little music box. I find those things to be so creepy.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
And when I was working... Whoa, oopsie.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
After it sank. This whole place is a mess. It has charm, though. I gotta admit. I'd buy and restore this if I could. The Finch house.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that to my mom either, you know. No nursing homes.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Alright, so we're back here. I guess there was a floor up. There was something to see. Though I know walking sims aren't for everyone, or visual novellas. How do you find the story to be so far? Like, the storytelling is just so compelling. I do love it.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
There are peepholes in every door. Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh, that's sick. Was he actually there, or what happened?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
The cabin kind of reminds me of the cabin in the other Norwegian base game. Which other Norwegian base game? I'm curious. There must be more than one, I take it.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Look at this. Here's a clear hint. Sven Hofstad Finch. Does Sven Hofstad sound English, American, or Turkish to you guys? No, he was a bona fide Norwegian right there.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Yeah, Norwegians that immigrated to the United States. That's right. Now,
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
okay, and then I'm running out of places to look.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Yeah, Odin right there.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
All right, now what am I actually looking for here? Because I'm not opening any doors. Am I looking to get some wine over here? No. Is there anything hidden around here? No. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, it seems like this house was kind of filled with tragedy.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Everyone seems to be passed away, and we're the last one. And there we go. That's where the key fits.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
That's some sick gloves. It is. It is.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
It's just the level design is so made. It's so well made. There's so many knickknacks and doodads and small details everywhere. It's just, it's fun just seeing the way the place looks, you know?
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
This is Molly's room, who died in 47.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh, cute little octopus.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Sharks. Molly's room here, yeah.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, cool.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh no, poor kid. Is she gonna eat gerbil food?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, poor kid. Never send your kids to bed without dinner. This is what you get.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
And that voice though, so cute.
I kept eating and eating.
Toothpaste? Oh, poor kid.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, wow. Oh, that cuts the
Then
heart.
I heard chirping outside my window.
That cuts to the heart, man.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
Whoa.
I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
No wonder you're a cat. Hold on. So cool. I'm suddenly a cat, guys.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
This is so cool. Okay, to my...
Rabbits.
Where are they? There it is. This is
Imagine space
some
looking
imagination
up
of this
and
girl,
seeing
though.
mine through my
Although.
talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Something bigger. Here's
A mama
something
rabbit.
here. Oh, that's bigger. Alright, you come here, you juicy little rabbit, you! Imagine being an owl.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
You can't beat that. She's a land shark. A land lubber. Ow! This is how we... doesn't seem like the natural environment for a shark.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Okay, that's a little better.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Alright, I see what we're going for. We're going for... That was like a... It was either a fish of some sort or it was a seal. And not a Navy seal, mind you. We're not fucking with those. Well, there we go. That looks like... an
I
ideal
wanted
victim.
fat, juicy seals.
Where'd he go, though? He's underneath me somewhere. Or did you turn around and sneaky? There we go. But I can't turn down for some reason. Oh, there we go. Now I'm in control. There we go. You're not getting anywhere, you bastard.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh, poor thing. Oh, you think you can escape that? See, this is what happens when you chuck your kid to bed without dinner, without supper. A little hard to control this shark. Where'd he go? There he goes. Oh, come on, come on. There.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I have become hentai. That's not what I was setting out to do today. Okay, what am I actually doing here now? Huh. Anticlimactic. I can't go anywhere. There we go, for some reason. Okay, I think I got the controls now.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, dude, I thought I was just a snake, but I'm some sort of a squid-like thingy. Dude, I love the way you're controlling this thingy, by the way. It's absolutely nasty, and I love it.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Dude, she must have been really hungry.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Good sailor early in the morning. Fuck him in the butt with a stolen penis. Fuck him in the butt with a stolen penis. Fuck him in the butt with a stolen penis. Early in the morning. I don't think you should be steering that boat, sir. Oh my god. I feel terrible.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Okay, what are we hunting now? Is this someone's toilet? Dude, I'm really glad someone wasn't sitting there. That could have been awkward, to say the least. guessing we're in the Finch house.
I got closer and closer.
This is Molly's room! Holy sh! We're in our own room. We're back where we started.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Wow. What do you think was Molly's fate, man?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
You think Molly was eaten by some sort of a sea creature, guys? Or do you think something else happened to her? And that was one of the younger to die. Yes. What a fate, though, if she was actually eaten by a sea creature. I think we got starved, and that was a hallucination. That's what I think too, man. Like we were, but I don't have the impression that the Finches were like an abusive family, though. So it's hard to picture that she was starved to death. I don't know. Well, that's what happened to Molly.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, there's a kitty cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Fair enough.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
He was starved. The title says it all.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
What do you mean title says it all? What Remains of Edith Finch? That was actually Molly who starved, not Edith.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum.
Joining the Great Majority by Odin Finch. Mysteries of Death and Thereafter by Odin Finch.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Which is just, this page is so funny. It's yeah, we're not gonna go into that.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Set sail with his family and his house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Molly was so starved she ate Edith. That doesn't explain why Molly died. Yeah, I don't think we're getting an actual answer there. Actually, we'll get some answers, so some, not all.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Look at them making shit. So happy together. All right. Now how do I get out of there? There we go. There we go.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It does. Alright, her house like a museum. Yeah. and have to call that true. Norwegian folk tales. Yeah, I actually wonder, do these people have any connections to Norway, the ones who made it? Why did they pick us? You have a grandfather called Odin by any chance? Yeah, it's a good question. That is a valid question, actually.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
I guess you're still wearing them, huh? Look at this. Tons of bird cages. All the birds she had. A little graveyard for them. That's actually... I don't know if that's creepy or cute, guys. Well, what do you guys say? Lurpy, plurpy. Derpy. Bob and Burpy. And she had one of those pill boxes that you have to use to organize your daily intake of pills, morning and night. I guess we all get old eventually, huh?
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
That makes sense, though. I would like it if they told that story instead. That a dragon killed me, not that I was building a dragon-shaped sled. No one, but one of them was called Jens and the other Rolf, but I don't know the name of the guy Edith Finch was married to. If that's Odin, we have a conspiracy on our hand. Then we need to put on our tinfoil hats together and tinfoil hat. A little bit.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah, I'm betting she seemed a little crazy. I like it. And then you have the mandatory super pink fluffy bathroom. Dude,
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
there is no...
It was a pretty big trace.
There's no good reason to have a carpet in your bathroom. I mean, unless you want it to smell like piss constantly. Do I have a key for this? There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a pop-up book.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, way cool. Alright, and now we're in the back rooms, guys. The back rooms.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd
Finch matter.
refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh yeah, that old thing. Look at that. That's a ye olde camera right there. And yeah, so he took down the wall. Oh, I didn't mean to go back. So he took down the wall to make a dark room in between the walls. What's that called? When you're in between the walls like that. That has a particular name. Can't remember it. That's creative as hell, though, making a little dark room in here like that. There we go, the little boy's room. What's going on in here?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Grandpa Sam had a twin.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
That's such a cool kid's room, though, huh? Got his own command center. Very obsessed with space.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, we're swinging.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Good. My best guess is he's about to, right?
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Yeah, decided to
I told
fly.
him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Yeah, I was one of those kids too. If someone said it was impossible,
Just gonna tell you again.
I would find
maybe
a way
if
to
the
do
wind hadn't
it.
picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I
That's,
think he'd already made up his mind.
this is quite a way to toss your spoon in the corner, guys.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, he went around.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Dude, what a legendary death, though. Yeah, really obsessed with space. And fuck, he went there. No engine.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think we've all tried to go around on a slide, haven't we? Sorry, on a slide, on a swing. Is there anyone who has not tried to do that? Be very curious to hear why. Why didn't you try? Oh shit! No, that's a cool room though. 1950 to 1960. He turned 11 though. That's way too young.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, imagine losing your twin like that though. That would be imagine that would be a rough experience, especially when you're that young, you know. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's so cool. Dude, I love the mechanics they have in this game and the puzzles, the hidden entrances, everything.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, there we go.
Growing up,
Barbara.
I always thought
I
of
think.
Barbara as a child star.
Yeah, the kid, the actor in the family, a movie star apparently.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
That looks fairly old. Still good though. Still good. Dreadful Stories, guest starring Barbara Finch.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Washed up at 16, huh?
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Very cool.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Fought with a table saw once. Didn't lose a finger, but you
She
broke
reached
it.
for the music box.
Still ouch, though. How on earth did you manage to break it and not cut it if you fuck up with a table saw? I mean, it's the number one place, where guys are forced to say 5 bears for the guys, Shit. Okay, so we just keep spinning.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
But now we have a weapon. Ha! 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 You need a few practice swings there. Hold on. Let's get them all down. You can't not, Great. Good job. GG, Calamity. Bloody handprints on the door? I was getting wedges out of a 4x4 and pinched the blade. Got the little piece flying. Yeah. Dude, a table saw will do that. It will launch things at speeds you didn't know was possible. And that could seriously hurt you. Where did it lose a finger, though? That's an actual upgrade. Alright. Oh,
The
Grim.
gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
That's the table saw he cut himself on. Just follow the trail of blood. No, wait, that's where we came from. Oh, it's too dark to see diddly. Oh, wait, there's something. There's something. Do you?
It rattled and grew still.
Do you? Oh. Asshole.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out.
That might be true, though.
A little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
shit.
Okay, I'm coming up.
Walter's in trouble.
You're dead, Walter.
Yeah, do you think we're being pranked again? No, this time we're not being pranked. This time it's legit. Fuck you. This room?
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished.
Oh.
But his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police described the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Dude, yes! Yes, Queen!
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out.
No, not. She played her part beautifully.
There we go, and we can sneak attack him.
Molly Shore hadn't been opened in years. Just grow.
Oh, we got the fucker! Everyone dies in the bench house.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Dude, everyone dies in the bench house. Including the killers. The killers get killed as well. Of course he's not there.
Vanished.
Of course.
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Every time I come back, a customer. Welcome back, though. Who on earth could that be?
Dying to speak to young Barbara.
I'm sure
At the
this.
door, she whispered. It was coming from inside the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Some interesting final words. What?
Monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Ooh. Yeah, and she's finished. Not in the kind of Bonnie Blue way either. They ate her. Like, not in the kind of Bonnie Blue way.
Magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time.
Oh, poor
He
kid.
took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oof. That is
Now,
gross.
that's what I call a real eerie tale.
What do you guys say? What really happened to her? What really happened to her? You think she got eaten by monsters? I doubt it. It's like their CCTV.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Define happy, though. All right. I'm putting money on the boyfriend killer, man. It's always the boyfriend. Now, can we exit here? No, we can't. We can exit here, same way we came in, I guess.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Fair enough. That's right, the key was in there. Now, at least in the story, there was a key in the music box if I just kept turning it. Let's see about that. Well, there we go. Now I can turn it even more. And we got a key. That's an interesting place to hide the key, to say the least. And the basement, where... Was it Sven who cut his hand? Yeah, I remember this. We were running around here in the cartoon world where Barbara got killed. And, yeah, the mythical table saw. Dude, like the attention to detail, man. Lots of little, like, weird cuttings laying around here. They really made such a beautiful environment there. I'm so impressed. Like, everything about it. The unfinished basement, you know, really, really showing you the hoarder's life.
Off limits. Unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Packages of what?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Ah.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Okay. Full on bunker? What's this?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
What's this? Huge cans of pea soup? Some Alvin cereal?
If there's a pattern in all these stories.
Pea soup. Grape jelly. Tasty what? Tasty beans? This is a survival bunker.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Dude. Yeah, I'd love to have one of these too, Posse, under my basement. Like a survival. I mean, I'd have stuff that was better than pea soup and tasty beans, though. Jiggly Farms, Concord grape jelly. Oh, I would literally die. No, I wouldn't. I'd survive on that, you know, but wouldn't be my first choice of meals. Walter, is this journal?
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What? 30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
1976.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Yeah, just time your can opening in between.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Funny guy. Within well with surströmming in Fallout after my family would run towards radiation though.
And then one
Yeah,
day,
that's
everything
fair.
just
From 76
stopped.
to 2005.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
And you ran out of peaches, huh?
I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Yeah, whatever shelter we'll all be running to, it'll all be because of radiation, though. My belief, at least.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Dude, imagine living down here for 30 fucking years, man.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Yeah, after opening a single can of surströmming, yeah, I'd definitely be running towards radiation, though. But the funny thing is, like, if you serve it properly, it's supposedly really, really good. And I want to have that made properly, and I want to go to a place, I want to have some surströmming in Sweden, and you know, it's... We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure the smell is real and bad, but I wanna taste that stuff, really.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Oh yeah, man. You must be sick of the peaches and the grape
I
jelly.
don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week.
Dude, he found it, man. He found freedom.
I'd be happy with one new day.
Nice. It's something to
I can
enjoy.
already imagine the sun on my face.
That's not the sun! Oh, shit. They literally all have the worst of luck.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
30 years down there to escape one day, and they get smacked by a train. That can be possible.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh, yeah. An imaginary window, huh? It's just a painting.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Dude, I'd be terrified
But
of
if
that.
she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
That's a fair point.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Dude, she has so many wonderful things to say, though. So many
Now that there's only
quotable
one of
things.
us left. Or maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Self-fulfilling prophecy is what that's
so
called.
much in a family curse. We made it real.
And what do you say? Believing too much in a curse. Does that feel familiar to you, Posse? Believing so much in a curse that you make it real? Do you think that's a thing that can happen? That you can believe something into existence?
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. and the history you're a part of.
I'm supposed to go in there. Let me just take a little peek. No, probably not. Oh yeah, I recognize this. This is where the snake came in and ate Molly. Supposedly. Possibly.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Yeah, I can see why, though. Possibility of curses can't be ruled out, but I still say bullshit.
And when you look at the house,
yeah,
that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I like to use the word, though, curses. I don't actually believe it. Where are we going? Up here to check out?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's a very good point right there. Build the cemetery first.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, that was all those birds.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Were they gerbil? Serpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. But yeah, oh, there we go. Bob, Oliver, Shadow, Shotzi, and Christopher.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara, Walter, we know how those died. Edie, we don't know yet. And Sven. I'm not sure, I don't think we've seen Sven yet, but Molly. Calvin, he went off to space. Yeah. Oh, it's really nice. Well made, actually. That's what I said.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
Oh, one more thing. Hold on. A little swap there. There we go.
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yeah, that's Odin and his wife Ingeborg.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, the one that sank. Oh, nothing more? Okay. Guess we go the other way then.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Hold on, I'm just curious about one thing. For some reason, I can't seem to remember. No, we haven't seen how he died yet.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, so she's 17 and pregnant and running around here. Man, okay, that explains a lot of the things she said earlier. Why is she a little fat?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Homemade bird feeders. That's kind of cute, actually. Made from like old milk cartons and shit.
They were both pretty intense.
Sam.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this
I
weekend.
love that transition.
Sir.
These memories are going to last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Oh, there she is.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? We'll never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Well, let's see something interesting. Oh, a bird. Birdie.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Dude, that transition from the pictures to the camera, wow. That was so cool. Like, this is so well made, guys. Okay, let's get a picture of the nature. Let's see if we can find Dad anywhere. Maybe he's here somewhere.
Definitely should
Oh,
not have
there
drunk
he
all
is.
that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine,
He's a
Dad.
bit of a prepper,
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Oh, the fishes. Let's get a good view on those.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Oh, Calvin, yeah. The one who flew.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Poems by Emily Dickinson.
Give me a minute to check the map.
Faithful.
Let's see.
Kind of looks like a fake there someone put up.
Maybe. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Let's get the red coffee cup. Oh, another bird. Oh, wait, a deer.
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Now let's see.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Let's get a picture of our daughter hunting.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Snapshots.
Great shot, Dawn!
Yeah, not half bad. Aw. A little sad about that, huh? Now he's taking a selfie. It's like such a dad selfie. His daughter crying over what she just killed. Poor girl. There we go. I was being too slow. Oh, there we go.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Why do they all have such tragic deaths? Every single one of them.
Of all
Absolutely
these stories,
terrible.
that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wow. Every one of them. What a way to go, though. Every single one of them.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, let's see what else is in there before we go.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? I guess he knew what the Finch family curse was. And he just says, fuck it, I might as well go out with a bang. And, you know, I guess he was saved in some sense. Or something worse. What's this? I thought he was pointing to the painting, but no, he's slapping the squirrel.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
The divorce papers. Sam Finch and Kay Carlisle.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. silly it sounds.
Oh, there we go.
That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
Oh,
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want to.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh no, guys.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
What an imagination, though.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Oh yeah, let's quote.
I'm sure he's happy.
Oh no, I went down the drain.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Yeah, that's how he went now, huh? But they all get the worst deaths. I'm starting to fill up the tree here, though. Starting to fill up the tree. Baby died in the bathtub. That's right. The youngest one of them, from 76 to 77. Gregory, right there on the middle right of your tree. We have 3 more people to see, though. 3 more fates, it looks like.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, I'm collecting all the letters.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Let me guess, I'm someone gonna off them with this kite? Or off him with this kite?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I now pronounce you.
Yeah, typical kids.
You may kiss the bride.
Yay! Oh, I can go around. It's a pretty amazing kite flying, though. No. What else am I doing with this kite? Oh, look here.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
I think this is so well narrated. It's so fantastically well narrated. Just
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Letters are here.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
All right, where's this going? I'm picking up all the... Oh wait, there's more. There's more.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Whoa! I took the tent.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Whoa!
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Damn. Impaled by a tent.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Impaled by a tent, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Right here on Calamity Gaming and Recreation. Damn! The kite will get struck by lightning. I thought that too. Or taken away by 737, which is just as likely considering all the terrible luck they've had in this story so far. And they have worse luck than the Kennedys. Darwin Award should be renamed the Finch Award. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Now what do we have? 2 names left on the board? Oh, I'm going up here? They have
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Oh, nice little base she found here.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
And a ye olde computer.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Yeah. This one, like with a 3.5-inch floppy. Dude, I still have one today. Never mind. This game feels like the Grim Reaper simulator. It does. It absolutely does. I think it is the Grim Reaper simulator.
My mom moved to India a week after
so
graduation
well narrated,
and got a
though.
job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Yeah, and Lewis we just saw drown in the tub, I believe.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Sage, mint, thyme, and basil. Oh, but it's so gorgeous, though. Look at the graphics. Peak graphics, man. 2016. That's when it happened.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Great job.
But it didn't last.
Yeah. Figured.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Milton, in 1992.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
But no date. Yet. Oh, there we go. Stairs that way. Yeah, approaching the top of this rickety house, guys. Almost at the end. What do you say, guys? What do you, are you as psyched as me, or am I overdoing this? But I just think this is so. Every time there's narration, you know, and every time something happens, it's just always great. Like, there's nothing in this game that hasn't been 10 out of 10 so far. Like, including the jump scares, man. Lewis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room.
Oh, that wasn't the one who
Except
drowned.
Lewis.
Lewis looked like he was a bit of a hippie, though, huh? I think he enjoyed a bit of that ganja. A little sensimilla. Looked like that based on the paintings and the colors, and I think I saw a lava lamp. Yeah, there we go. A little pipe, huh? I like some jazz tobacco.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yeah. Lewis Finch locker contents.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
All right. Yeah, that's right. You worked at a canning factory,
cannery.
they said earlier.
But he withdrew part of himself.
Yeah, how on earth can this go wrong?
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, what? I'm controlling. Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Wow.
And things that have not names.
Okay, this was difficult multitasking.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very
From
seriously.
Zelda.
I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then.
Now it's 3D.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
So well made, guys.
So I let him go on.
The fish?
I even encouraged him.
Place your bets, guys. How does this gentleman pass?
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh, little Gucci. Gucci woo.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Lewis Topia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
All this going on inside his head, man.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
I'm jealous of people who have this level of imagination.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Fish head banners?
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
What do you think he wanted to do?
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Do-do-do-do-do.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Wow.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Wow.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen.
Handsome queen.
How do you imagine a handsome
queen was on
looking
her
like?
own quest for
Radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Do you score points by doing this?
He followed the sound of her
electric sitar.
Electric sitar.
Why does that sound so familiar?
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Appreciate that.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
So the real Louis was no longer this.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh. The transitions in this game, man. This is so well made. Did you see that? It's like that with everything. Dude, this
Began
is
to
so
forget
well
the world
made.
we know.
Go, welcome to the cannery. It smells like fish and broken
I think
dreams
it
in
pained
here.
him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
Yeah. But in my head, you know, it smells like my kingdom.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
He's completely zombified.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Whoa.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Look at this ragtag militia. And a giant
including the
cat?
wise calico who
It's his
insisted on
cat.
advising him.
It's Molly. Oh, Molly. Hi, Molly.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
My crown?
There was only one thing left to do.
I don't know if you're aware, but that is not what a crown looks like, my guys.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Wow. Oh, it's so
My brother was
good.
really cool. I wish you could have met him.
That was Lewis, man. He got Ned Stark. I'm quite sure no one with last name Finch cannot get life insurance. Yeah, I don't think any of them are getting it, man. But we're still missing Milton. How'd Milton die? And Dawn. And Edie. Yeah, we're actually missing 3 names still. What game is this? Yeah, it's still the same game. Still What Remains of Edith Finch. Dude, that scene just gets me, man. It's oh my world. It's the best I got. The second best I got is this Super Nintendo.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I would somehow imagine that he had some gaming skills.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
I guess this was Edie's room.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Okay, that was her mom's room.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, really nice. I was so jealous. I always wanted those glow-in-the-dark stars when I was a kid. But I never got him. Maybe I should get him now.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh yeah, the story of Edith.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Yep. Not staying for that. You left a present for me in the hallway.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh. The library.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
I finally get to see that, huh?
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
You think it was the stories, guys?
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
This is where she slept. This is where Grandma slept. History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
The old Finch house, the one
It
that
was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
Yeah, I can imagine.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Can you imagine what it smells like if the ocean just vanishes for a little bit?
I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
No, I didn't. I'm steady in my way. I think.
I got turned around.
No! I was being so smooth with this.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Definitely.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
An old
But
bed.
when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Right, so what's in this sunken house?
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Damn.
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Aw, that's sad.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
How many of you have done this?
We both tried to make the best of it.
I've done this.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Same gloves she
The
wore
rest
when she
happened
was
pretty
young, but they
quickly.
just got dirty, it looks like.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
How long, though?
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes and appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Wait a minute.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Is this what I think it is? Am I player 2 now, being born?
But now I hope you'll never see it.
I'm player 2. Birth of player 2.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
They're very strange.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Yeah, that's that. Not much remains of Edith Finch. Story by Giant Sparrow. For Shirley Dallas. 1948 to 2013. What do you guys think, though? Excuse me. So, what do you guys think, though? God damn! I think it's just so incredibly well written, like, and directed. The way the transitions, the way everything, I don't know, the way the narration works. It's just wow, and it's so freaking sad at the same time. But it's so good, and it's one of the games that made me realize that, hey, walking simulators can be good. They're good horror walking sims as well, though. That being said, putting that out there, but no, I'm glad I impressed you. I was not expecting a lot of people to turn out and see this one, let alone actually enjoy it. But I had to plow through this one again. It's been a few years. And, yeah, I just think it's so good. No, we never got to figure out who the dad was. Not just you that didn't catch it. We didn't figure it out. There's a lot of gaps in this story. A huge amount of gaps in this story that we don't get to find out. Like what happened at that sunken house that day. And, you know, that was definitely some Cthulhu shit going on there. The ocean split apart, someone magically living there? Come on! This is Cthulhu at work.